Previously on Something Happened in Our Town from Page to Stage.
Oh, we just finished our first play on opening night.
To the community, I want them to be enlightened by this. I want them to think about it, take it home with you. Don't just leave it here.
Just scream out your one-word response to this show. Just scream it out. I'm listening. Powerful.
So needed.
So needed. Beautiful. Super duper.
A WCCO original in partnership with Children's Theater Company. This is Something Happened in Our Town from Page to Stage. Episode 5, The Legacy.
I hope the legacy is that we can listen to each other. We need to listen to each other. We need to understand the complexity of each other's reality, the depth of our fears, and the depth of our concern, and the depth of, on one hand, just how much we care for our children, and the desire to keep our children safe and healthy and well in a very difficult world, and that we all share that.
Through the process, we've gone through previews, opening nights, all the way to closing night, and it feels like it's gone so fast. I've made so many friends, we laughed, we cried, and it was just such an amazing experience.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm very sad right now. I'm not crying, but I will be as soon as I get home. We say this so much and it sounds very, cliche, but it's like a family.
Right now, it's bittersweet. We've grown so close together as a family, and this is kind of our family just being broken apart, but we know it's not the end for sure. We know that for sure.
We knew we had to do something. We knew we had to do something for this town, but we never knew it would be this good. We never know that you would bring so much to it. And so you heard, I hope you've been hearing the conversations that this play is starting. You did that. You opened people's hearts. You got them thinking, got them talking, got them feeling. And because of that, those conversations are going to ripple across our community. All right? That's a gift. That's a gift to them, to their families, and to our community. And this community needs it. And you gave it all to them. I would never have been this brave when I was their age. I would never have been this strong. These kids are so incredible. And their generosity of understanding each other and listening and giving space to listen, which is what adults don't do. I hope you are so proud of what you've accomplished because you've given a gift of your heart, a gift of your soul. So we are so proud of this show and so proud of you. Thank you so much. You guys rocked it.
It's a cold word, right? Strike. That means just take it all out.
So we're striking the set for Something Happened in Our Town. Amazingly, it takes many weeks to put it all together, and we take it all down in one day.
It's moving day, right? It's just that we move out. We have to clear everything out. We have to clean it up. We have to make it just a blank space for the next show.
But let's start with this. We can unscrew the two hatches in each side. They're flipping this one over so that they can take the casters off the back and get it ready to go. It'll all be gone in just a few hours.
So it's a time to kind of mourn the show, right? I feel like it's a time for the people to mourn it and to watch it being dismantled, which is a part of the process of letting go. The craziness of theater sometimes is that you go through these huge emotions, these huge emotional levels with these shows, and you put so much energy in it, and it's your world. And then it's struck, and then it's gone.
My father says me and Malcolm will get a dog when we start acting more trustworthy.
So I'm so proud of this play. I'm proud of how this play happened.
It was a partnership that we, WCCO and CBS News Minnesota, kind of embarked on with Children's Theater, and literally just to sort of figure out how do we as a community sit down and talk about race.
We wanted to create something that spoke to our audience, that spoke to families who were having trouble trying to have this conversation that, you know, we don't have the vocabulary to have. I think, well, I need to take a breath, and I think y'all do too. So let's just take a deep breath to start with. And you ready? I didn't start doing the talkbacks like that. When I first did the first talkback, people just looked right back at me like they were shell-shocked. Like they were shell-shocked. They could not form words to say anything. Let's just take one more for good measure, right? And it would just give people a chance to just absorb what they just saw.
And so I think giving that space and having kids ask, you know, when did racism begin?
Or why do certain people hate certain people?
It was like life imitating art.
I mean, a lot of the questions the kids had were like really head scratchers and really made us think, and were really big picture questions.
Young people see possibility, they see hope, they see the future, and they see their own agency in making that.
It was also amazing to see how much empathy kids had.
You know, when you talk about something as complicated as systemic racial injustice, when you talk about something as fraught as, you know, a police killing of an unarmed black man, there are going to be a lot of opinions and there's going to be a lot of emotion.
You saw people who have thought that we didn't go far enough.
For some, they were concerned that they weren't expecting to hear the viewpoint of the police officer.
It's our responsibility to our audience to speak to those things they brought up, and that's what we did. And I think this is a beautiful way to start the conversation.
We ourselves were kind of looking at, you know, what are we doing? What can we do to support the community in this time? And there was this need of, how can I have these uncomfortable, challenging conversations, because they're hard for me as an adult. How do I talk to my kids about that?
We met at that place where we both wanted to do something.
It just felt right. It was something that we needed to do, and I think it was because we knew we had the power to evoke change and help people through it.
WCCO's really made a great gift in connecting our community to this issue in the deepest possible way, because that's special, by providing resources for families, by providing, you know, ways that families can access tools to have these conversations, and then providing this series so that families hear again and again from the young people, from the actors, from the team, from the audience, from the creators of the book. You know, all of that makes a difference.
It's pretty sad the last time we'll all be together, so we're saying our goodbyes.
Come here. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. You better call me, bro.
So kind of sad because I might not be able to see all these wonderful people like ever again.
This last time, you know, we go out and we do curtain call, and we're smiling, but on the inside, you know, we know that this is the last time we're gonna do that.
I mean, this is one of the shows that I never ever wanted to let go of.
Junie!
What?
Come over here.
I'm here.
Thank you for being a big brother to me and supporting me and everything like that. Yep. Oh, I'm older. He's older. He's older. Yes. He's older.
The young people were just beside themselves because it's such an emotional thing to create a show and do all that together, and they'd formed such an extraordinary bond, the entire cast, and so it's a very emotional thing to watch these kids, you know, and all the company say goodbye to this show. They won't be able to do it anymore.
It's really hard transitioning out of it. I can't believe that's the last time I'll say bye to those kids.